Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. After the slightly disturbing popularity of this, the Tevise T801, I'm back today with a review of this, the Tevise 9008G, another fully featured, fully automatic watch on a metal bracelet for $25, again from GEARBEST.com. GEARBEST.com are one of these giant Chinese exporters. Chances are if you've thought about buying it, GEARBEST.com have thought about selling it to you. They sell literally thousands and thousands of watches, some of them from as little as $2 or $3 a piece, including shipping, up to about $250. This Tevise on your wrist, as I said, for less than $25. But I warn you, you're going to be shocked by the movement accuracy report. You're also going to be shocked by the loom shot. Let's get into it. What are we going to do today then? Well, usual format, comes in this rather natty little Tevise box here at $25. You'd forgive it if it came in a jiffy bag, I guess. We'll have a look at the watch, some dimensions and specifications to begin with, a movement accuracy report, loom shot, wrist shot, and then some subjective analysis. We'll have some good close-ups of the watch as we go as well. So dimensions and specifications then. This one definitely more office and dressy than the subclone, but a little bit of chunk to it as well. 40.5mm diameter, 49 lug to lug, 20mm on the lug width, and 14.5mm thick. So definitely a little bit of chunk on the wrist. This one weighs in at 130 grams, sized for my 7-inch wrist. 20mm lug width, as I said, tapering down to 18mm at the clasp, and it's a decent little butterfly clasp as well. I'll pop that open in just a second, get a look at the movement. But getting back to the dial then, I guess this one is about the dial. It's a calendar there, as you can see. It's got a couple of different complications on the dial. So 3 sub-dials, one at the 12, one at the 6, and one at the 9. Now the one at the 12 displays the month, top pusher. If you click that, it moves it on. You're going to have to set this one yourself. Nothing changes when you move the date, so I assume it is not attached to the main body of the movement as such. The sub-dial at 6 o'clock is a kind of day-night complication. It goes from sun to moon. I'll get a zoom in on that in just a minute. But I've no idea what the mystery sub-dial at 9 o'clock does. Seems to show 7, 2 and 5 with a maximum reading of 9. Adjusts at the bottom there. But please leave me a comment if you know what on earth you can do on a watch that you add up to 9. I'm just lost. Anyway, we've got applied indices, nice Roman numerals all the way around there. We've got a little applied frame around the date at 3 o'clock. Date itself a little off center, but never mind. And we've got an applied Tevise logo near the 3 o'clock there also. Little press crown, which is always a bonus, especially at $25. And the Tevise logo on the clasp of the bracelet too. So popped a pin, we can have a look at the bracelet. A little bit too shiny for my taste, to be honest, on the top surface, but as mentioned, a decent little butterfly clasp. Actually clicks in nice and securely on the wrist. I actually prefer the surface at the back. Hollow end links as you would expect, but each of those little links is actually solid. Again, pretty remarkable for the money, but dead easy to adjust with push pins. See-through case back then, displaying that fully automatic Tevise movement. No idea what's in here. I think there's a fair chance it's Chinese made though. No idea about specifications, power reserve, numbers of jewels, etc. But surprisingly accurate. Have a look at the Watch Check app. Now I appreciate that it's only been in the winder for 5 days. You know, it does give a reasonable benchmark though, and this one plus 5 seconds a day can't knock that. Can't knock that for $25. And there it is on my 7-inch wrist. Well, it looks a little bit shiny in the kind of the Vostok mold, I have to say. Doesn't look too bad though, 130 grams, decent bit of chunk to it on the wrist as well. But what about that loom shot? Are you ready? I'm not going to say anything. Yep, they forgot to loom the hands. End links on this one are pretty rough as well. As you can see there, my 7-inch wrist, you can see the rough end links while the watch is on wrist, which is not ideal. I think if you've got bigger wrists than this, you wouldn't notice, but yeah, pretty nasty to be honest. So mystery complication, pointless loom, and some fairly nasty visible end links.
I think perhaps stretching $25 a little too far this one. I'd be tempted to save up some more money, look further up the GEARBEST.com range. There's a couple of pieces I've got my eye on with Seiko and Miyota automatic movements. I'm hoping to get some of them in for review. But hey, if you must, $25, not too bad really, is it?
So there you have it, the Tevise 9008G calendar dress watch. Probably a little bit of a stretch, asking $25 to go a little bit too far. But hey, you can't argue with that accuracy for $25. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.